science of genetics has taught us that the need to protect and spread DNA is a basic driver of animal behavior. The aggregating sea anemone of the Pacific US coast has taken that to extremes. It can reproduce sexually by releasing sperm and eggs into the sea to drift and mingle. But weirdly, they also multiply by cloning themselves, splitting in half like dividing cells. Through cloning, they can rapidly colonize every nearby space with genetically identical copies of themselves. The more crowded their living conditions, the better they are able to withstand the twice-daily drought they face during low tide. And by cloning, each anemone can ensure that its territory is dominated by its DNA and the DNA of no other. Until two growing colonies of aggregating anemones come tentacle to tentacle. These two colonies of anemone are the same species, but carry different DNA. They're in a permanent war of attrition for possession of this boulder. The anemone clones on the front line of this war have developed stinging clubs, which they use to fight off the advancing enemy anemone. The warrior clones on the battlefront can die from repeated strikes. They could die, yet still live on in others. So the clone war goes on. In nature, the hardest animals to overcome can be those of your own species, equally strong and equally armed. The sand tiger shark, also called the grey nurse shark or ragged-toothed shark, is a widespread coastal predator. They swim in schools of up to 80 sharks in relatively shallow waters and hunt fish, crustaceans and stingrays. But smaller sharks can also be on the menu. And because sand tigers are one of the sharks that use live birth instead of egg laying, mother shark schoolmates are a danger to her babies. Nobody wants to be a small newborn baby dumped into the middle of a school of up to 80 hungry sharks. The sand tiger's solution to this problem hits the perfect peak of weirdness. Sand tigers are capable of carrying many embryonic sharks, but they only produce 2 offspring at a time.
वीडियो बना रहे वीडियो बच्ची का वीडियो